People all over the internet talking about AdinRoss' sister unalive in scripted rituals. Let's see what's going on. They say the Broward County medical examiner confirmed to TMZ Madeline died at January 15th in Broward County, Florida. The cause and manner of her death are pending. They don't want to release it. Madeline was a very private person and there aren't many public details about her. She is one of the 3 sisters Aiden grew up with. One of their other sisters, Naomi, is also an influencer. So far, what about it? She was a private person. Doesn't mean anything. Okay? I guess it starts from here. From January 15, 2026 to Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026 is 47 days. 47 degrees. What is this? The news breaks 47 days from the day of the incident. One of the most worshipped number is Masonry. Oh god, bro. What are you, 10 years old, bro? What the fuck? Aiden tweeted about it. I bought the Breaking Bad house. Oh, it's not about his sister. I bought the Breaking Bad house. I will do everything in my power to make the Breaking Bad fans happy. I will put my 100% into this project, making the Breaking Bad house 101 just how you see it in the show. Stay tuned because I want everyone to be a part of the journey. What the fuck it has to do with AdinRoss' sister? Please, bro. It's in February 9th. Okay, this tweet was in February 9th. New Mexico is the 47th. Oh god, bro. And Donald Trump is 47th president. Don't you want to connect these things together? New Mexico is the 47th state to join the United States, admitted on January 6, 1912. It was the last of the, I don't know the list. Aiden purchased the Breaking Bad house located in the 47th state. A 13-year-old boy made this post, bro. I swear, bro. What about the comments? It's crazy that y'all still didn't connect Trump into this. 47th president. 47 perfect expression of balance in the world. Okay, let's see what's going on.
3rd, 2026, TMZ broke the news that Madeline Ross, the older sister of one of the internet's biggest streamers, AdinRoss, had passed away. She was just 36 years old. But here's what makes this story different from the usual celebrity headlines. Madeline actually died back on January 15th. For nearly 7 weeks, the Ross family grieved in private before the news became public. And even now, there are far more questions than answers.
There is no question, bro. He didn't want to talk about it publicly. It's his choice.
Confirmed what we know about the Ross family and why this has hit the streaming community so hard. Here are the facts as we know them. The Broward County medical examiner confirmed to TMZ that Madeline Ross died on January 15th, 2026 in Broward County, Florida. She was 36 years old. As of this recording, the cause and manner of her death have not been released. They're listed as pending. That's the official status from the...
Yeah, pending. They don't want to release it. Maybe, I don't know, 1,000 things can happen. Stop, bro. Stop. These controversies, this fucking conspiracies you making up is fucking disrespectful. Man lost his sister. Y'all just sit there. He sacrificed his sister. Shut the fuck up, bro. What are you, 10 years old? Show a little bit of respect to the man who's entertaining y'all for years.
Medical examiner's office. We don't know whether that means toxicology results are still being processed, whether there's an ongoing investigation, or whether the family has simply requested privacy around those details. What we do know is that no cause has been made public, and that's essentially where the confirmed information ends. Madeline was described as a very private person, unlike her famous brother and her sister Naomi, who is also...
That makes sense. Just because his brother is a famous streamer doesn't mean she needs to be a public figure.
An influencer, Madeline stayed almost entirely out of the public eye. There are very few photos of her online. There are no interviews, no social media presence to speak of. Neither Aiden nor Naomi have posted publicly about Madeline's death since it happened in January. That silence speaks to how the family has chosen to handle...
Aiden did stream? Did Aiden keep it regular? I don't know.
An interview with Donald Trump ahead of the presidential election. Today, Adin has over 7 million followers on Twitch. Around 4 million...
Wait, they say AdinRoss sacrificed his sister. Sacrificed his sister for what? To be famous? to be rich? Isn't he already super fucking famous? Isn't he already super fucking rich? So why the fuck he needs... I'm talking with your logic. Your logic is people sacrificing their own family members to become rich and famous. So he's already super fucking famous and rich. So why the fuck he needs to do that? You don't make sense, bro. You don't make sense. If you think like that, you don't make sense. You just want to make money. You just want to say something controversial. And you don't even give a fuck that a person who entertained you dedicated his life to be an entertainer. And now his sister died. Instead of fucking bullshitting, just respect the guy.
What makes this even harder is that Madeline's death comes during what has already been a turbulent stretch for Adin and his circle. Just 6 days before Madeline passed away on January 9th, 2026, Adin's close friend and fellow kick streamer Convi was involved in a shooting while live streaming in the Bronx.
What it has to do with that? Streamer Navi was shot at during a live stream. So y'all talking about they was gonna kill Adin and Adin sacrificed his sister. Who's Adin's up? Tell me, who's Adin fucking with? No one.
Friends were sitting in a car when gunshots rang out. One of Convi's friends, known as JJ, was hit and taken to the hospital. Convi himself was unscathed but clearly shaken. Adin addressed the shooting on his own stream that same night, confirming it was real. He called law enforcement contacts, got Convi's location, and helped coordinate a response in real time on camera. Then, less than a week later, Madeline died. We don't know what connection, if any, these events have to each other.
Bro. No, it doesn't have anything to do with each other. No, zero fucking connection. What are you looking for, bro?
Madeline Ross lived her entire life out of the spotlight. She didn't stream. She didn't post. She didn't seek attention. And the fact that her death is now international news, simply because of who her brother is a reminder of just how far the reach of internet fame extends. It touches everyone around you, whether they signed up for it or not. The Ross family hasn't asked for public sympathy. They haven't made statements. They haven't turned this into a moment. And for nearly 7 weeks, they managed to grieve privately before the story broke. That deserves respect.
They didn't want to talk about it publicly. People found out.
His sister supposedly had passed January 15th, but we'll talk about that later. But we see there she died at 36 years old.
Yeah,
you know, these celebrities always got to sacrifice somebody. I personally think this is...
You sound like a grown-ass man. You sound like a 30-year-old man, bro. Sacrifice?
Sacrifice, you know, this is how they play. In the powers that be, this is how they play. They sacrifice kids, families, relatives. They're going to put somebody on the chopping block to achieve their fame. AdinRoss has garnered over billions and billions and millions of views.
So now he doesn't need to sacrifice anything if he already has billions of views. Do you fucking hear yourself?
The dude makes $50,000 an hour. You don't get that type of money unless you play the game.
Yeah, you don't get the type of money. If you are working a 9 to 5, you put the front in the back, hand it to a guy and call it a day. You don't get the type of money. But if you are using your fucking brain that apparently you don't have one and do something for your own life and work hard for it, you will get any type of money you want. Bro, it was always like that. People who can't make it, people who can't do shit in their lives, they always coming up with bigger and bigger excuses to explain why other people are successful. They don't look in the mirror and they just want to come up with paranormal activities. Yeah, they sign their names with blood. He sacrificed his family member. He signed the devil's note. No, bro. He's just working hard. You are a lazy ass bum. That's all. That's why he's successful and you're not. He's working his ass off 24/7 for years.
How do you think he's kin to somebody's bloodline? Kin to somebody in the CIA? He's part of the CIA or something like that, to why he has so much influence. Now, granted, they do want a society of
bro, he has so much influence because he streamed for what? 10,000 hours? If you stream for 1,000 hours and try to be providing good content for the people, see what happens.
If you look at him, Kasna, Asho, Speed, they like to fake. All those streamers, none of those dudes could beat me up. And y'all know I can't fight.
What the fuck is this guy talking about, bro? I can't even watch this video, bro. It's fucking pissing me off, bro. I can't. See y'all tomorrow.